Yo, what up, family? Back again with another video, and I hope you guys are enjoying your day today. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed, loving, amazing journey. In today's video, I want to explain the difference between awakening and dimensions. So let's dive in. All right, so let's start off with awakening. So awakening, here's my perspective on awakening. Now, awakening is just coming to knowing thyself. So coming to the realization that you are more than just flesh and meat. You feel me? You are more than this body, and you were put here on a purpose. You feel me? You were put here for a purpose. You were put here to serve and help others, or enlighten or raise the consciousness of this 3D world. You feel me? That is awakening. You feel me? When you awaken, you feel me? It's like this. You can think of it like this. You feel me? When you awaken, it's like, you can think of it as like a robot, right? A robot that is charging, right? A robot that is asleep and is charging. And then the robot has a certain date, you feel me? A certain date to where it's supposed to go online. It's supposed to wake up, you feel me? On this date of awakening, you feel me? You now open your eyes and you see the world for what it is. You see yourself for who you truly are, which is a soul within a body, which is a soul within a vessel, you feel me? So if you guys get that analogy, you feel me, that is really what awakening is. You feel me? It's something simple. It's not really too much, you feel me? Now let's dive into dimensions. You feel me? Dimensions is what I really like, you feel me? Now dimensions, when I was not like when I wasn't at a high vibration, you feel me, I never really understood dimensions, you feel me? You feel me? I used to look at like dimensions as new places, right? You know, I would think of it as like, oh, this new dimension is like when you go to the moon, you feel me, or you go to another planet, that's a new dimension, or it's a new life, you feel me? You know how you sometimes be looking at, you feel me, you'll look at a movie, right, and this movie will be like futuristic, right, and or be like really late in the early ages of time, you feel me, like with no technology. I would think those are dimensions, you feel me? But now I come to the realization of what dimensions really are. And dimensions really are just perspectives, you feel me? Let's look at it like this, you feel me? I want to start off with the third dimension. So the third dimension, here's the perspective of the third dimension. The third dimension is wake up, go to work, you feel me? Wake up, grind for money, eat, survive, you feel me? Pleasure, I guess, you feel me? So if you guys get me, it's really just worldly things. It's really just things to do with the flesh, you feel me? That is how you can look at the perspective of the third dimension. It's really flesh wise, you feel me? It's really revolves around flesh and bodily things, you feel me, and worldly things, you feel me? Now the fourth dimension really is about knowledge, and it's about the mind, you feel me? It's about really knowing, you feel me? That's really what the fourth dimension is. It's all about knowing about the mind. It revolves all about the mind, you feel me? Of being aware of yourself, aware of your thoughts, you feel me? The mind, you feel me? There's really not much I got on the fourth dimension, you feel me? Like all I really can know about the fourth dimension is it's about the mind, you feel me? It's like, it's really knowing about your inner self, your thoughts, you feel me? How to react or respond to this world. That's really how I can see that's really how I see the fourth dimension. But let's move on to the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is love. See, the fifth dimension is amazing, you feel me? I consider myself being a fifth dimensional being now, right here in this moment, you feel me? Just now in this moment, not, you feel me? Because in the past I used to be a third dimensional being, right? The reason I say this is because now I understand that the fifth dimension is just love, you feel me? The reason I say I'm a fifth dimensional being now is because, all right, you know how we're in COVID right now, right? We're in coronavirus, you feel me? Everyone's has a lot of fear within them, you feel me? And I've come to the realization that there's nothing to fear, you feel me? See, when you're in the fifth dimension, you know that there's nothing to fear, you feel me? You could be here in this moment and know that, you feel me, you can breathe. You can breathe in that piranha and know that there's no COVID in the air, you feel me? You can breathe and know that there's nothing to fear, you feel me? That you can walk around with no mask, you feel me? That you can do whatever it is that you desire. That there's nothing to fear in this world. Nothing can hold you back, you feel me? You can do You feel me? It's really just love. It's really just believing that you can do whatever it is that you truly desire. You feel me? It's really knowing that there's no fear, that fear does not exist in this dimension. You feel me? That's really what dimensions, that's really how I can explain dimensions. You feel me? Dimensions is really just perspectives. It's just the way you see life. You feel me? It's just your perspective on life. That's really what dimensions are. You feel me? You can look at it as like angles. You feel me? It's like you look at an image, right? You look at an image. Now you can be looking at this image from above it and it looks completely different, right? Or you could be looking at this image from the side and the image is completely different. You feel me? So it's really just angles. It's really just the way you see life. So with that being said, family, you feel me? This is the difference between awakening and dimensions. And with that being said, I love you guys. Keep creating, keep evolving, keep loving, and I'm out. Peace and thank you for your support.